I once again welcome you to my channel. My name is Mr. Matured. So in today's video, we are going to do the part 2 of our Palazzo Trouser drafting with my student. We did the front panel in the first part. So in this part 2, we are going to draft the second part. If you are just coming across my channel, you are welcome. Do well to subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload any video, you will get notified. Share our video, hit on the like button, and don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section. The flyers you are seeing on the video are the classes ongoing, both online and physical, so do well to be part of it. Book your slots by picking the number that is shown on your screen and then get all the information and the details. So without further talking, let's get into the video.
We folded the front panel on how many inches? 15 inches. So because we are going to extend the back cross extension about 3 inches or 3.5, you are going to add whatever you want to extend with to that front 15 inches fold that we did. So when we add either 3 inches or 3.5 to that 15 inches, how many inches are we going to get? 18.5. It means we are using 3.5. Okay. So when you fold your fabric this way, what you have to do is to measure not from the short side. Okay. You measure the 18.5. Here is going to be our 18.5. Then you fold. You see that we are managing our fabric. This is how you cut to manage your fabric, right? This method you can use it to cut either long. No. I'll say something. Okay, this method you can still use it. This method you can use it for long length or a short length formula, so that you are going to be able to manage fabric. You're not going to use fabric. Okay, so now we have folded it on. Now remember, we cut it this way. Our hem was on my right hand side. Okay, but this time around we are going to turn it over. The hem is going to be on the left hand side. Place the folded part equally this way. Okay. And then you are going to see that. I know that you are not seeing it, my people are seeing it. Just enjoy the teaching, maybe. Or get the information verbally. Okay, so this is my crotch extension. Okay, so I just extend it out. And then I'm going to measure how many inches are we going to put here? We should put 3.5. 3.5 is not going to make it slightly.
Make it 3.
Make it 3. The 3, I think 3 is okay. Because the thigh is going to be already. Yeah, so when you make it too much, it's going to. So let's maintain 3 inches. I'm going to 3 inches. Now, remember we came down by 10 inches. Around that area, you can just guess and then put 2 inches. Just pay attention to this information. 2 inches here and 2 inches here.
Yes, 3 inches,
3
2 inches, and 2 inches.
It's just like football information. 3 to 2. 4 foot. 3 to 2. Okay. Now, 2 inches on the hem area, 2 inches around the knee area, and then 3 inches at the crotch area. Now we are going to come to the waist elevation. Okay, we are going to elevate the back waist up. So on this line, this is the center front. We are just going to mark about 1.5 or 1.75, okay, which is included your sewing allowance included, right? So let me use 1.75, okay. Connect it to the side waist, okay, on the same line. Extend it outside, okay.
You already have the allowance. Okay.
The allowance, this is the allowance of it, so I did not take it from here. I took it from where I cut. So it means the allowance has been added on. Okay. So on this side too, we are going to determine because the waist is already big. So you can add anything 1 inch, 2 inches, or 3 inches. So in this case, I'm going to add, and I need small gathers in there, so I'm just going to add about 2 inches. Okay. And then when we come to that 3 inches mark, okay, because this side too need to be full a little. So what we are going to do there is to, instead of 2 inches here, we are going to do 2.5, which is around the hip area. And then this line we are going to connect this 3. Now we have 3, 2, 5, 2. Okay. So we are just going to connect it. So let me do freehand a little bit. Although I'm not fan of doing this freehand. Okay. Alright. Then make the curve. So you connect your 2 inches to 2 inches on the back. Then you use your curve to connect to the side. If you see anything edge, make sure you blend it up.
Blend this one.
Okay, blend it use. Where's the hip curve? Because normally this one will do automatic once. You can see it. You can see it. Just mark it. That's the reason why I don't really like using my freehand, because there is two. There are a lot of tools you can use. Okay, so this is how you cut the trouser. Now we are going to cut the band. But before we cut the band, we cut the box. So now you can use. So simple as that. And then
This part.
we are going to cut it here because we're going to untie it. Good. You carefully divide them. They're both. We're going to join them because we need to place pockets. It's going to be left panel and right panel. Alright. So this is the trouser at the front, that's the front, and this is the back. So we're not going to cut the band. But before we cut the bands, we need to do this exercise. You determine how many inches you are going to sew at the back. Okay? Normally for the side is always half of an inch, so you mark your half of an inch before you cut the band. Okay? The same applies to the front. But the front is going to be half and half at the center front and half at the side front. So you mark that. But at the back, you can still make it half, depending on what you want to see, right? You can also do it 1 inch if you don't want the garments to be too much. But in this case, I'm going to also do ½ inch at the back as well. Now that we have marked it this way, pay attention here. The marks, I'm going to measure. Let me take them off one by one. Because we have taken ½ inch here, ½ inch here. When you put them together, it's going to be 1 inch, right? So I'm going to measure the full waistline. In this case, I have
11.5.
so 11.5. You are going to sew on 1 inch away from it. So it's going to remain 10.5. Okay, so 10.5 times 2. What will be about?
5
Times 2. 21 inches. Okay, so 21 inches is going to be the exact number. That's for the front. Okay. And then we'll come to the waistline. The same thing that we did here, we're going to measure everything in full and minus 1 inch. In this case, I have 14 inches. So 14 minus 1.
That's 13.
13. So 13 divided, 13 times 2.
20.
26. 13 times 2 is 26. So 26 plus 21 is going to give us how many? 47.
47.
Yeah. So we are going to cut our waistband on how many inches? 47. Is it clear? Simple as that. So let's put our bodies aside. So we are going to cut the pocket. Okay. So the pocket we are going to just fold about 6.5 or 7 inches. Any which one you prefer. If you want a wider pocket, you do 7 inches. 7 inches is the highest for pockets width anyway. But remember, it's going to be on fold. Okay, so in this case, I have 6.8. Let me do the 7 one. Simple. How is it fold? Okay, so I'm going to mark 7 inches on fold. Remember, 7 inches is on fold. And then the length you are going to cut for 2 pockets size is going to be 14 times 2 is going to give us how many? 28. So you are going to cut about 30 thereabouts. Okay, just cut about 30 thereabouts because we need at length. Remember, it's on fold, it's not just one side. Okay, fold it into 2. Okay, after folding it into 2, you bring the front panel. If you would have been able to cut the side straight, we don't need anything, but because we shaped the side, okay, we are going to place this one on it, okay, leaving about 0.75 above the line. Okay, you can see what I have here, and you can see that the shape is here also already. So it means 0.75 up here and about 1 inch here. So we just place it on and let the side, okay, match up the square. So what I'm going to do now is to cut. I want you to pay close attention here too. This side you're not going to cut it off yet. We'll trim it off, but not now. So what you're going to do is to notch that place. So it means you are placing your pocket. Only this notch is going to be on the pocket in or pocket side only. See here. Now let's determine how the pocket is going to be. Is it going to be the one, the flap, or the welt pocket, or is going to be the open pocket? The welt pocket is this one I have on the pocket.
This one is
Okay. This is it. This is the belt pocket. This time on the trouser. Or we are going to normal trouser pocket. Normal trouser pocket like this. But remember, this is a high waist, so if you do a normal pocket, or when you pull it up, the pocket will open.
Wow,
Do you understand? It's not a normal trouser high waist that you can use that pocket, but that one is fitted. It's going to get
Oh,
close to. But this one is free. So I will
It's
advise.
like a baggy pocket.
No, not that one. That one is going to be a patch pocket. Okay. So what do you would suggest? We should do it in Blouse pocket like this. For this one. Just like this. It's normal pocket. The pocket will still be there. Nobody will even notice that it's a pocket unless you put it.
Okay.
So now what we are going to do, if we are doing that 12 pocket, we are going to measure 2 inches downwards. Okay? Measure 2 inches downward. And your pocket opening is going to be about 6 inches. And then you mark that one too. Remember my front panel was still on my pockets. So I'm just going to create a tiny notches on all of them. Okay? There's a tiny notches. That is going to help us match everything together. After that, take off this. Identify the notch. Okay? Especially on this down part. Okay? We have this. So turn it over and then measure another 2 inches downwards from this notch. 2 inches downwards this way. Then you go inside about 0.75 or half of an inch, but normally 0.75 on this new mark. Remember, it's going towards the downside, it's not back here. So 0.75 mark. You can cut it straight down, or you can cut straight and then you curve it. You can also curve it more. So this is how pocket is cut. So in this case, what I'm going to do is just cut 0.75, then shape it for the pockets. Divide it into 2 because it's 2 different sides. So we have our pockets as well. You can see everything is measured, calculated. That is how we do it here at Mature Fashion Academy. So don't lose out. Our teachings are always in details. Okay. I hope you enjoy the class. The number that is shown on your screen, you can pick the number and call us. Get our location if you are interested to join our classes. Then you're always welcome. Thank you for joining us in our class.
And we are located in Taprade. Kwekuma inside.
You are hiding.
Kwekuma inside.
Come to the camp, come and tell them. Come and tell them. Yeah, I'm done. Guys, you know I'm done. They are coming to give you your location.
Welcome inside Red House.
It's fine anyway.